So if you walk in and you're able to communicate in a respect for their presence in your life as just a fellow contributor of the life experience, they will naturally want to come as close to harmonizing with that as possible. Welcome back. This is Charles Clark dropping some knowledge on you. We're going to move forward in the lecture series with number 18. So, jumping right in. When you're enjoying your life, you see people as collaborators. So, let's see, what did I say? Collaborators in your experience. When you're enjoying your life, you see people as collaborators. I'm just going to walk through this results in respecting the life and contribution of those people around you, and then people will naturally feel attracted to harmonizing with your respect. So when you are enjoying your life and you're seeing your life as a joyful experience, you're seeing your life as a joyful expression of life, the people who you come into contact with are your co-creators in that experience. They're your collaborators in the project of life that you get to live, right? So you need them in order to experience life how you are accustomed to living it. Whatever your level of accustomization is, whatever the level of life that you're used to living is, you need the people in your life in order to help you live that life. So you're all collaborating together. You are playing your role, they're playing their role. It's like the Shakespeare quote of all the world's a stage and the people are merely players. You know, everybody has their role to play. You're playing yours, they're playing theirs, and you're all collaborating together and creating the experience of life that you get to live and that they get to live. So when you go to your coffee shop, a really simple example, when you go to your coffee shop, you go to your favorite coffee shop and you've got the staff that you enjoy interacting with. They're playing their role while they're there, while they're working the coffee shop, and you're playing your role of the customer and your style of customer, because they deal with all kinds of different style of customers. They expect you to play your role because they need, for that, everything is like, a balance of energy, right? So with that coffee shop environment that exists, it's accustomed to having people be a certain type of way, and it needs certain people to play certain roles in order for the balance to exist, right? So some of the customers are going to be really nice customers. Some of the customers are not going to be nice customers. Some of the customers are going to tip well, some of them are not. And sometimes, you'll play one or the other. But your personality, the energy level that you bring to the experience is what you bring. And then they bring what they bring. And everything's like, it's all just part of the drama of life. It's part of the experience of life. When you recognize the people in your life as collaborators, as co-creators of your experience, the result is a natural respecting of the life and contribution of those people. Like in a play, in a musical, you have, Wicked. In the play, the musical Wicked, you've got your Elphaba, and you've got your Glinda. Those are the main characters, lead characters, right? You also have the chorus. The chorus is super important. The chorus is just as important. The chorus, if not, is possibly more important. Because Glinda, without a chorus around her, the chorus is the help. They're helping to bring life to the whole story. It's through the interaction with the other people that we really have an awareness of how the story evolves. That we have an awareness of how we're supposed to feel around the story. Glinda and Elphaba, they are two different sides of the coin, right? It's through the back and forth between them that we are able to observe the difference. That we're able to observe the evolution of the story. So you can, and we like both those characters. We need both of them. We need both of the characters in the story. Without them, it's a totally different story. Case in point, look at The Wizard of Oz. The movie The Wizard of Oz versus Wicked. Similar world, totally different story. Similar events, sorta, but like with the Wicked Witch of the West. Different perspective, different story, different characters, same time. We saw a little bit more of the preceding Wicked Witch of the West, but then you see in the show, like in the, like the whole melting thing, that happens. So it's the different timeline or different like perspective on the events, and it is through that different perspective that we see life. So everybody plays their part, and then when you understand that you're playing your part and you get to witness life and your joyful expression of life, however that is, and everybody else is contributing to it, is your co-creator in that experience, then you can respect them and appreciate their contribution. And then when you're respecting them, people will naturally feel attracted to harmonizing with your respect. So if you are viewing people with respect, they're going to view you with respect. And they will treat you accordingly. Now, everybody has their different cultural beliefs, their different norms. So somebody showing you respect, they might, if you view them with respect, they're going to show you with respect in their way. In their way. And maybe it's in line with yours. Maybe it's not. Maybe they were brought up different than you. And so, are you able to observe their life, their method of delivering respect as respectful? But the more that you're able to see others with respect, the more that they're going to give you respect back. And now we're getting into, it'd be really easy for me to get into body language and mirror neurons. It's all contributing to that experience, right? If we're staying in the physical, actually, how much time do I have? Let's do a little bit. So if you are at ease with your life, your body language is relaxed, you are not holding tension, you're not communicating hostily, you're relaxed. Your muscles are relaxed, you're standing upright, you are quick to smile, and you're radiating a sense of peace and joy. People want to feel that. Do you know that most people are really high-strung, especially here in America? They're really high-strung with their life. They're moving fast, they're tense, they're stressed. So if you walk in and you're able to communicate in a respect for their presence in your life as just a fellow contributor of the life experience, and express genuine gratitude, even if it's non-verbally, you don't have to say anything, but just by recognizing their contribution as valuable, as part of your experience of life. You couldn't experience life the way that you do without them. They will naturally want to come as close to harmonizing with that as possible, because people want to feel peace. It's higher on the emotional energy scale. As a rule of thumb, people want to feel more energy rather than less, because more energy feels better than less energy. So if you come in and you're a high energy state, people are going to want to harmonize with your high energy state because it feels really good to them. And it feels really good to you too. It amplifies your high energy state, which feels really good. Changes how and so when you are relaxed, through the mirror neurons in the brain, they relax. They relax. They smile. They view you with respect. And now they're changing how they speak to you. They're changing what they say to you. They're changing what they expect from you, and they're changing what they expect to give to you. Your perception affects everything in your life, including how connected you are to the energy, to the source energy, and including how other people respond to you. Just by the way that you look at them. Because it translates to everything else in your body, everything else in your life. If you view them as respectful, equal contributors to your experience of life, equal divine contributors to your experience of divine life, they're naturally going to enjoy playing the game of life more when you're around. And everybody likes having fun together. Right? So, okay, we're going to move on.